How's it going, everyone? Austin Honecker here. I just want to come on here for a while and give them a review for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dark Elevation from tonight, which is March 28th, 2022. I gotta say, it was awesome from start to finish. For the matches, match 1, it was Lee Moriarty versus Serpentico. That was a great match, but the ending to it, Lee Moriarty went over with the Border City Stretch. Match 2, it was Abaddon versus Danny B. That was a squash match, but the ending to it, Abaddon went over with the leg hook DDT. Match 3, it was Pena Oscuro versus JPH. That was a squash match, but the ending to it, Pena Oscuro went over with the arm snapper. Match 4, it was Frankie Kazarian versus Brandon Cutler. That was a squash match, but the ending to it, Frankie Kazarian went over with the crossface chicken wing. Match 5, it was Jamie Hayter versus Rashay Chanel. That was a squash match, but the ending to it, Jamie Hayter went over with the brainbuster. Match 6, it was Max Caster versus Sonny Kiss. That was a great match, but the ending to it, Max Caster went over with the mic drop. Well, before the match, as Sonny Kiss came out to the ring, the Acclaimed, which are Max Caster and Anthony Bowens, came out to the ring, and Max Caster done a rap on Sonny Kiss, and Anthony Bowens said his signature line, "Austin, Texas, the Acclaimed have arrived," and everything. That was cool. And that was before the match, by the way. And that was match 6, by the way. Match 7, it was Hikaru Shida versus Matty Rinkowski. That was a great match, but the ending to it, Hikaru Shida went over with the Falcon Arrow. Match 8, it was Ruby Soho and Anna Jay versus the Renegade Twins, which are Robin and Charlotte Renegade. That was a great match, but the ending to it, Ruby Soho and Anna Jay went over because Anna Jay made Robin Renegade tap out to the Queenslayer. And match 9, which was the main event, it was Roppongi Vice, which are Trent Beretta and Rocky Romero versus The Factory, which are QT Marshall and Aaron Solo. That was a great match, but the ending to it, Roppongi Vice went over cause Trent Beretta pinned Aaron Solo with the Strong Zero from Trent Beretta and Rocky Romero. That was match 9 and the main event, by the way. Now, there were no promos or segments throughout this episode of All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dark Elevation. So besides the matches, Excalibur, Paul White, and Mark Henry done commentary throughout the whole show. They done awesome as usual. And Tony Schiavone wasn't on this episode of All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dark Elevation on commentary this week. Hopefully everything's okay with him. And the referees for the event were Mike Posey, Rick Knox, Paul Turner, Bryce Remsburg, Stephon Smith, and Aubrey Edwards. Okay. Mike Posey refereed the match between Lee Moriarty versus Serpentico. Stephon Smith refereed the match between Abaddon versus Danny B. Stephon Smith refereed the match between Pena Oscuro versus JPH. Rick Knox refereed the match between Frankie Kazarian versus Brandon Cutler. Mike Posey refereed the match between Jamie Hayter versus Rashay Chanel. Aubrey Edwards refereed the match between Max Caster versus Sonny Kiss. Paul Turner refereed the match between Hikaru Shida versus Matty Rinkowski. Aubrey Edwards refereed the match between Ruby Soho and Anna Jay versus the Renegade Twins. That was Aubrey Edwards, by the way. And Bryce Rimsberg refereed the match between Roppongi Vice versus The Factory. All the referees done awesome as usual. Now anyway, I just wanted to come on here for a while and give them a review for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dark Elevation from tonight, which is March 28th, 2022. Like I said, it was awesome from start to finish. And with that being said, my name is Austin Honecker, and I will catch your ass down the road. Peace out.